Howdy, Alpine. How's it going? Cheers. Thanks for coming by the program. It's good to see you. How have you been? You know. You know, when I play Street Fighter, I pick Ryu sometimes. But I usually go with, Blanca or Ken. Because my friends usually, they were the ones who usually own the Street Fighter game, and they went with Ryu. That's how you spell it, right? Ryu. 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 How are you? Well, my hair's getting pretty long. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to make it into a man bun. Look at that one. It's already standing up on its own. I mean, I could probably play, like, ring toss games with that, you know? That's what we should do. Get some rings, see if we can play ring toss with my hair. Maybe we could do that next week. I'm gonna have to think of some rings to come up with. Okay, so we were gonna remake some chatbot commands, because I actually relaunched the chatbot, but the commands aren't coming through. So let's see if we can pull that off. And I'll see if I can show you what I'm talking about. I don't know that game. Okay, so it's basically just a two-player fighting game. You know, it's set two-dimensionally, and then the players come out, and they, it's kind of like they're locked inside of an ant farm. So it's like ant farm fighting. That's what those old fighting games are like ant farm fighting. Which, I mean, not all fighting games were ant farm style like that. Take Double Dragon, for example. Double Dragon 1, Double Dragon 2, Double Dragon 3. Those were way older than, they were Nintendo games. And Mortal Kombat was a Super Nintendo game. Street Fighter 2 was a Super Nintendo game. But Double Dragon, it was a fighting game, and you could move, three-dimensionally. You could move on the Y-axis. You could move back and forth, right, and then you could jump up and down. But you had the Z-axis. So that was the thing. But, okay, chatbot. Nope, we have to have it up. There we go. Okay. Let's try that. We're making it happen for Alpine, because she's hanging out with us. Hey, Alpine, I got some jokes today for the show, for the joke portion. I got a lot of jokes. I got a lot. I'm kind of excited. I got a bit. Yeah, it's cool. Where is the thing? That's not what it is. There we go. Okay. Now we just gotta move it over there. Out of the way. Yeah. Alright, now we can add more stuff to the screen for your viewing pleasure. Blam! That's what I'm going to do with the chatbot. Ant Farm Fight Games. Is that what they call it? Hey, I don't know, but they should. Ant Farm style fighting games. Yep. Boing! Ah, so tasty. Can taste the diabetes running straight down into my kidneys. So how have you been? How's your summer? Yeah, it is summertime, isn't it? Man, I forget because I'm wearing a sweater for the show, but today I had on a tank top and all that. Yeah. Nice shirt for the show. Trying to look good, I think that's what they call it. So we had it set up so that the chat bots could chat with each other. So I'm going to try and do that. Let's see if I can add a command. And the command is chat. And then response, I chat to. Submit. Alright, so that worked. It accepted it. Now I'm going to check the chat bot for Streamlabs, which I apparently cannot do while it is running. Or maybe I can and I don't know how. Let's see. Hotkeys advanced. Not seeing it. Last time he just showed up. So let's try a couple of commands and see which one works. Oh, okay, that one worked. Got it. So that one's probably not going to work. Hey, that might work. Aw, Ron, I wonder if there's any way to recover my profiles. Everybody lost all their points. I'm beaming it with eye lasers. Bzzz, that's the sound effect of my eye lasers. How are you doing, Ron? It's good to see you. So, what's new with y'all? Let's see. Let's try and finish that out. So, I'm gonna need to edit it. Edit. And we'll make the response chat 2. And then we'll add one that says, okay, I chat 3 calls it up, and then it reads I chat 4, submit, and then we go like this. And the bots are supposed to talk to each other. Chat 4, and then Streamlabs says, enough already. So anyway, if you want to know what gets them to talk to each other, just enter !chat, and then they will talk to each other until Streamlabs has had enough already. Oh no, is that the end of that video? It's gonna be a short show, I think. I only got like 3 videos, and one of them, it's not even the whole video. Alright. But I do got some jokes for the joke portion, so that'll kind of blow the show up a little bit. I think it'll be fun. Alright. We have to skip forward to get to the piece that we're working on. Okay, here it is. I think. Coming up. Nope, that's a piece of iolite. Am I actually going to work on that? Yep, apparently I am. Sometimes I pick them up and then I look at them, and then sometimes I put them back down. That's the thing. It actually happens on occasion. I wonder if I can find that one, because I know I'm not going to be working on it long. We'll just give it like 30 seconds. Yep, there it is. Foundified. Let's see if I can see it on the camera. On the camera, yeah, baby, yeah. On the camera, baby. Okay, there we go. See? Piece of iolite. Working on it, working it out. You know, working it like my upper biceps. Gotta work them deltoids, gotta work them iolites. Hey, Farah's here. How's it going? Hi, good to see you, Farah. Okay, so, Farah, I set up my faceter, and so, like, this grinder is on the shelf for the moment, and I've been working on my faceting machine, and I want to show you the piece, because I think I figured out how to do it, but I keep thinking that maybe I can hook it up to the faceter, because I mean, it's such a great piece. I'm really happy with it. Okay, I am going to try and grab it because it's... Okay, so, Farah. Oh, and one other thing, Farah, I have been shopping. So now I got my webcam fixed, right? I have been shopping for a microscope cam. I almost bought the wrong one, and I'm glad I didn't. So I'm going to get a microscope cam, and I can show you this gem stuff up closer. Okay, this isn't your piece. This is a piece of ametrine, but look at what my faceter can do. So, I mean, I still do stuff that's in my style, but I can do it a lot straighter and get a better polish. So it's really cool. I mean, imagine that on a ring. Yeah. So, your piece. See? Because it had those chips in the corners. I fixed it. Pretty cool, huh? It's got a nice diamond in the middle. Yeah. I want to straighten it out so it looks great. But I think that's going to make a great piece. It's so clean. It's such a nice piece. Yeah. It's going to be day wear or evening wear. Isn't that cool? It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Thank you, Farah. You're so sweet. Really cool. Well done. Don't forget your gluts. Yeah, don't forget your gluts. 'Cause, you know, we like to glut on donuts. Man, I totally donuts. And yeah, I had that video where I chugged a donut. That was totally a thing. We need to do that again, but today won't be the day because I chugged 3 donuts. Well, I didn't really chug them, but I ate 3 donuts at a graduation party for my nephew, and he loves donuts, and he wanted donuts. So we got 3 dozen donuts for the graduation party of not very many people. But anyway, yeah. What are your all's favorite donuts? Which donuts do you like the mostest? I had a raspberry jelly filled with sugar. That's why I'm so sweet. And I had a Bavarian cream filled with chocolate icing. And I had another just regular donut with hole in the middle, because that's all I could fit in my stomach, with chocolate ice cream. Had to have the chocolate. Apple crumb. Oh, Ron. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about the apple donut situation that I dealt with today, because I don't really have much to talk about until the joke portion. And I'm also going to ask Farah, so Farah, do you want me to send you some jelly? Because I was reading and I wonder if that might be a nice thing. So I was just kind of wondering. And I will send you a jar of raspberry jelly if you like raspberry jelly. And no seeds. But I went to get the donuts, Ron, and I was asking people, I was like, okay, what donut should I get? What donut should I get? I'm going to be picking out some donuts. What donuts should I get? And of course, I don't want to sit there in the drive-thru and be like, I want one of these And one of these. And do you have any of these? Because I want one of those. I mean, you know, I was kind of thinking ahead, so I was like, hey, give me 2 dozen assorted, and give me 4 of these and 4 of these and 4 apple-filled ones. Because there's actually an apple pie donut that Hy-Vee was selling. I don't know if they still sell it or not, but if they still do, or it was basically it was a Bismarck filled with apple pie filling, with apple chunks, you know, the good filling, and then it had like a caramel frosting on it, and I think there was like a dollop of like some whipped cream frosting or something in the middle. It's not just whipped cream, because that wouldn't keep, but it's like a whipped cream frosting, so it's kind of like an apple pie a la mode donut. And I went to go and get one of those because they didn't have anything filled with apples at Dunkin' Donuts. They only had the apple fritters, which their apple fritters are huge and they're good. They're really good. I mean, they were great donuts, don't get me wrong. But they didn't have any apple-filled donuts, and that was what somebody wanted. So I drove to the Hy-Vee. They weren't open yet. So I drove to the other Hy-Vee because that burned off enough time that it was open. So I drove over there and I went and got it to get it, and they didn't have any either. They had apple fritters, of course, just like the other place, but they also had an apple Danish, which isn't really apple filled so much as it's apple topped. But the gal said, hey, you can just fold it over. Yep. Just fold it over, then it just like a filled pizza. Just fold it over. This is the piece I'm working on right now. It's full of cracks and splays and all kinds of like character and stuff, and I wanna polish it a little more. That's why you see me working it so hard. And I don't know if you can tell, but the edge it's nice, but it's not complete. So I want to finish the edge out a little bit, and it's got a unique girdle on it. See how it's thick there, but only on one side. So it's thick, but it's thin, and you know I can't really change it. Otherwise, we'll change the color catch. On this big flat side, it catches the color. When the color comes in, it comes and it bounces and comes back off the other adjacent facets, and I don't know. You know, that's what I do. I make nice pieces out of the rough stuff, and I just try to find out what I'm gonna do with them and what I'm gonna make with them. Send whatever you want, just don't go beyond your means. Farrah, it might help. I'm hoping it helps, so I'm gonna send it. It's gonna help. And you know, because I was reading, and I think we're good on this one. I think I don't know if it's a help all, but help a little. So I am going to get that on the way. I just didn't want to. Okay, same address, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get that on the way to you. So that will be great. Strawberry jelly. Ooh, man. Raspberry jelly. Strawberry jelly would be good. Actually, Ron, you know, this is the first year I've had it, because I've been feeding my strawberries. I've fed them. This is the second year I've fed them, but I accidentally fed them the first year. So this is year number 3, right? And this is the first year I've had enough strawberries to make pie. So you got me thinking, by next year I could probably at least freeze enough strawberries to make a strawberry raspberry jelly. What do you think about that? Strawberry raspberry jelly. Okay, you guys want to know something weird? All right, so this is weird, because I was trying to get ready for the show, and I had to get something in my belly other than donut, and so I grabbed a piece of lunch meat ham and a strawberry, and that's good. Oh, it's good. Not even cooked, just, yeah. I mean, the ham is cooked, but you know, strawberry ham. Not joking at all. You know, like honey glazed ham. Sugar goes well with ham, so the strawberry sugar, it made sense. It was a good strawberry though, you know. So that counts. I will inform Christina you had donuts without coffee. Oh wow, yeah, I don't, cause not a whole lot of coffee. Chocolate. If I go to a coffee house, it's hot chocolate, especially with whipped cream and syrup. Mm. Okay, so I'm dragging it out because the remaining video of the show is pretty short, I think. Let's check. Let's take a look at Looking Glass. Yeah, it's only about 6 minutes, which is just about enough time for me to give you guys a little shout out and share the end of the show. So before we get to that, actually I'll go ahead and let it roll a little bit. See if I can pull this off. Alright, so we are first going to get rid of slideshow, structure, and top left. And we're going to add the seal back. And we should probably take away the in the cat bot. I'm not going to sing that song again. Okay, so we got to pause it so that we can turn the audio up enough for the sound effect to play. And it's something like, uh-oh, I'm going to do this, ain't I? This, and then we go like this because it works better. If we do it in the right order. Producing! Haha! Okay, here goes. Didn't work out at all, did it? Not in the slightest. Did the, man, I wonder why it's not even showing. Nope, not that one. We gotta get K-Light. Yep, decided on it. Decided we gotta get the K-Light going. There we go. Now that's how it works. That's how we get the joke portion to kick on. Welcome to the joke portion of the program. Alright, so I got a couple of things that are special on this week's joke portion. I got some Jake jokes. I got like 16, 17 jokes, because we just wrote another one just like half an hour ago. Got some Jake jokes. I got a little bit. I got a couple of products. I got 2 special things going on with this joke portion. So the first one is something I'm going to give you the first special one first, and then the second one in the middle of the joke portion. So the first special thing with this special edition of the joke portion of the program is a kind of a homework assignment for you in the chats. I shouldn't use the word homework because that probably made half my audience log off. But it's audience participation day in the joke portion. I want you to help me write a joke because I only have one joke to complete this with, one line. It's a fill in the blank. I want you to help me fill in the blank. And I've been having trouble trying to fill in the blank. It just seems like a great premise, but there's no way for me to finish it. I can't quite put the words on it. So I'm invoking my audience to try and help me make some funny. So I'm going to give you the blank, and then I'm going to give you my version of it, and then I'm going to read the chats, and we'll do the joke portion, and you guys come up with as many as you can for this fill in the blank. Okay, it's pretty dumb. So thanks for participating ahead of time. Here is the fill in the blank. Current events majors be like blank. So I was trying to come up with ways to fill in that blank. What would a current events major be like with all the different current events going on? And they're serious, so you can't make light of any specific event, but the current events majors are probably going through quite a bit. So I said, with all the various current events, my joke is current events majors be like, ow, my neck. Wait, this, that, ow. So that's the joke for the first part of the audience participation edition of the joke portion of the program. Hey, Chris made it, and How to Garden's here. Hey, I made it to your live stream the other day, How to Garden. How's it going? That was a good little stream, too. And you were giving out some good advice, man. I was doing something, and I was so tired, but I was listening to you. And, man, that was... Oh, that reminds me, what is dragon fruit like? Are the little things, are those seeds, like, do they get in the way or something like that? I don't know. But, oh, good night, Farah. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by the program. You have a good evening. And, let's see, if I can get to the rest of the current events. Major is a major. What's the minor? Oh, I don't know. Really appreciate you coming into the live. Well, it was worth coming to, man. All right, so let me see if I can actually get my jokes organized, because some of them, like I said, there's a few Jake jokes, there's a few products. Let's see, and then I gotta try and do a bit, and I apologize, I'm a little tired this week, but we're gonna try and do this anyway. All right, so here is, let's see. Okay, actually, this one's kind of an incomplete joke, so this one doesn't count. If you want it to be the facts, fax it to yourself. Then it will. Then you will have the facts. I have the facts. This is the facts. Yep, doesn't mean it's true, but it's still the facts, and that's the truth. Okay, so we did that one. We did the current events majors one. We can skip right past that. Let's see. What do you call a frog launcher? A ribbit gun? A ribbit gun. Oh, awful. What did Bernie say when he was asked if he wanted some dessert? Sure, Bert. Bernie. No, it's Ernie. Why did that correct? It auto-corrected it to Bernie. It's supposed to say Ernie. What did Ernie say when asked if he wanted dessert? Sure, Bert. Bert and Ernie. Yeah, we're moving past that joke. If you don't like pickles, do you like choozles? I wish Christina was here for that one. I bet Benny Loco would get a kick out of that. Okay, so, which reminds me, Benny Loco was talking about a battle. We were talking about the battle kilt, and Ron was talking about the tactikilt, and we were talking about a battle quilt. But I didn't take any more notes, so we're gonna build that one out, and we'll bring it back on next week. I was thinking, how great would it be to have a mask with a speaker on it so people can understand each other when they talk with those things on? Folks are yelling, I can't understand them. A mask with a speaker in it, that would be great. Okay, I'm not gonna mess this all up. So, wait a minute. This one goes here. This one goes here. I am so organized. Aha, welcome to the program. So, first, I'm going to give you the joke that I wrote like a half an hour ago. And I'm going to give a shout out to the channel that I wrote it on, because she totally laughed at my joke, which was awesome. It's great to test out a joke and then have it be laughed at, because then, you know, I mean, sure, maybe it was a kind of a thanks for being at my stream laugh, and it might have been kind of a pity laugh, but anyway, shout out to Zia for laughing at my joke and cheering me on and encouraging me, which really counts a lot, much like all of you in the chats for this joke that I am about to lay into your ears. If I mix ranch dressing with Western dressing, is it called dude ranch dressing? Yeah, if I mix Western dressing with ranch dressing, is it dude ranch dressing? Yeah. Anyway, here's the link to her channel, so you can check her out. She helped me with the joke. And that reminds me of another joke, which I'm going to give someone a shout out to here in a moment, but we got to get through just 3 more similar jokes, similar to that type of joke. Which delivery service is the worst? Alcohol. Or maybe it's the best. Alcohol delivery? Yeah, who doesn't want some alcohol delivery? Which type of mints are the best payments? If you're gonna leave a mint on my pillow, leave a payment on my pillow. Oh man, it's awful. What's gonna be the most popular Halloween costume? Scarf face. Boosh! Scarf face. Which reminds me, it's so terrible. I went to the doctor. I said, I want a virus test. He said, you should just call the morgue already. Oh, man. I was like, And on my way, I was like, I can't tell if people are waving or warning to social distance. Oh, I should be more ready with this as a bit, because okay, so this one actually, this is kind of different. This is a shout out to someone who actually helped me with this joke. I'm not sure how well it's going to go over, so I need you guys to tell me about the 2 versions, because I think it's still a work in progress, and that's what the person that was helping me with it mentioned. So you've heard me mention Dennis Miller's producer Christian Blatt, and he has his podcast and stuff, and he's always talking about various things, and sometimes we talk about jokes and discuss, the structure of them and such, and that's what we do here on the joke portion. And so I ran a joke by him that I wasn't quite sure about, because it just hit me, but it was also the middle of the night, and I was like, oh man, that's a great joke, but then I was like, it's so close to being a great joke, but not quite. And so I'm gonna try and give you guys both versions and see which one you like better and see how much you like it. So here's the first one and the second one in that order. It's so bad. How bad is it? It's so bad people have had to switch to virtually petting other people's dogs in the park. And that's because it's so bad. How bad is it? It's so bad people have had to it's so bad that I can't even read my own jokes. That's how bad it is. No, it's bad. It's terrible. It's so bad that people have resorted to trolling Zoom links to pet other people's dogs in the park. Yeah, gotta squink that Zoom in there. I think I like that one. So I gotta give a shout out, and he has man, he's all over the place. He's got SoundCloud, he's on iTunes, he podcasts, but he also has been live streaming and uploading. He actually interviews real people on his YouTube channel. He has an interview with Dave Perner of Soul Asylum. One way on a wrong way. Wrong way to sing that song. Oh man, okay, so anyway, yeah, I heard, actually, funny thing too, I was at a gas station, and on the pump, up came that song, Wrong Way on a One-Way Track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Okay, gonna stop singing it. But anyway, yeah, you gotta check that out, because he's got a new book coming out, Dave Perner does. And that's just one of many great interviews. So I really appreciate the help with that. Thanks, Christian. You're great, man. Keep up the great work. And man, you're great on the microphone too. trail off incoherently like I just kind of did. Alright, last two jokes, people, because, I mean, I've been talking about how bad it is, but really, it's fine. I want you to know it's fine out there, folks. How fine is it? It's so fine. People have gone back to wearing panties around their waist. Oh, man, that's, yeah, masks, right? No, it's so fine. How fine is it? It's so fine. Star Trek has set their phasers back to stun. Oh, man. And I wish I had more for you. And thanks for coming by the joke portion of the program. That was good. I liked it. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thanks for being here for that. We're going to try and do it again next week and every week. Those are my my jokes of the joke portion. And we're going to try and get back the show, and I'm going to try and get caught up on chats because you guys are fantastic. Got to take the joke seal away. There's the slideshow, and we got like 4 minutes or 5 minutes of one video left, which is about the perfect amount of time so that we can grind this little piece of obsidian. I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna get that microscope, a phone scope, the scope of phone. I'm gonna get that microscope, and then I'll be able to actually show you guys these gems in person, like that. But I'll be able to show you up close. See, because I'm really partial to this one. Tiny seeds, eat them, no problem at all. The fruit's watery with a very light fruity taste and consistency of watermelon. Oh, I was always wondering because they look weird, and with them seeds, I'm like, is this thing gonna be like a kiwi or something like that? But no, I'm gonna. All right, how to garden? I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try one on the show. I don't know if I'll have it next week or not. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna try it on the show. Okay. I'm gonna. Yep. We're taking a note. I'm gonna write it down, otherwise I'll forget. Okay. Dragon fruit. Other people eat them. I'm gonna eat them. You ate one and made a video about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat one too. Wait, did I do that? Okay, that's working still. Great, good job. All right, so a dud ranch. A dud ranch, right? Yeah, a dud ranch, because it wouldn't be quite as good, you know. Actually, maybe you're onto something, Ron. Maybe we should mix milk duds with ranch dressing. That'd be a dud ranch dressing. Milk dud ranch dressing. I don't know. Chocolate milk is good. FedEx and UPS are merging. What's the new name gonna be? Fed Up. They're gonna be Fed Up. Fed Ups. They're gonna be the Fed Ups. Thanks, guys, for coming by and hanging out for the gas station, or yep, total brain malfunction there. I was at a gas station and got gas. Oh, Chris, did they have a deal on bean burritos? Yeah, that totally was a joke. I've never cut obsidian. Cool. Oh, so how to garden. Just so you know, I've got a few different types of obsidian. This is an Apache tier. And that's why it's so cool that it turned out as round as it did, because a lot of them will explode out. And I mean, I've made them into little pieces, and you know, I find the hard part. And I've got a few different obsidian pieces, but yeah, this one tended to stay pretty whole. Most of them explode, and that, you know, it's glass. It has zones. But I mean, it has the displays of darkness and lightness and the smokiness in it. Like, it has this. I'm so torn on this one, how to garden, because it's got this thing in the corner that almost looks like a crack. But it's not a crack. It's not a weak spot. It's a splay. Let's see if it shows. Probably not. Nope. But it's up along here. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the microscope thing. I almost bought the wrong one, but I'm going to buy the nice one, and you'll be able to see what I'm looking at, and it'll be nice and clean and crisp like the video of the stone cutting. Alpine Gulch, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out, saying hi. It's been so long since I've seen you. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you have a great week. I hope this turns out to be a fantastic week. Don't get that stuck in my... Oh, dude. It has been in my... Yeah, it's like, oh, man. And, you know, it's one of those songs. It's a classic. It says 1990s all over it. And Farrah Cass came by. Much love to Farrah Cass. She's sweet. We want her to get some rest and feel good and have a good week. And we're going to send her some raspberry jelly. I think it's going to help out. And Ron came. Awesome. Sorry, buffering. Current event should be banned. Current events majors, yep, should be banned. No more current events. Like a bull. Current events majors be like a bull. Yeah, okay. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's probably the truest one. I don't have any other jokes for that, but I've actually been putting forth some effort into the joke portion. Those jokes that I read to you, didn't even have to try. I was just there and I was like, Western dressing? Ranch dressing? Dude ranch? That's kind of funny. Let's write it down. Hey, my little piece of heaven. Welcome. I mean, it's right at the end of the show. I need to have a longer show or a longer intro or something. You missed the joke portion. We had a lot of jokes. We had a lot of great people come by for the joke portion. Like John C. He made it in here. Thanks for coming by, John. It's been so long. Hey, John, if you're still here, man, like, is the general... Does he go live on a different channel, or is he live on, like, Switch or something like that? I'm not sure. But I haven't seen the general go live on his channel in, like, 3 or 4 months. It's been a while. Anyway, cheers to you for coming by and hanging out during the joke portion, man. That was awesome. Thanks so much for stopping by. And we got Chris the Phenomenon in here. He's an awesome guy. I love talking to Chris. I sent him some pictures of my car and of the garden. And I guess that's the end of it, because I finished out the Obsidian, I finished out the grape, I finished out that awesome little gemstone that was fun to create. I finished out the joke portion, and thank you all for putting up with that. I am going to wish you all a wonderful week. I'm going to say thank you very much for coming by, and I'm going to see you all next week and every week at, somewhere around the time of... We're going to try and shoot for 9 p.m. Eastern. Have a great week, y'all.